Two creative giants, but only one can truly transform your workflow. Which one really delivers? On the left, Adobe Express. Instant creativity, no design degree required. And on the right, Adobe Illustrator, the industry-standard vector design powerhouse. Let's skip the buzzwords and get to the real stuff. Each category earns points, and at the end, you'll see exactly who comes out on top. The result might not be what you expect. Okay, quick mind map moment. Here's what we're going to compare. Price, target user, just how deep those features go, ease of use, ecosystem connectivity, professional output, AI and automation, and file handling. Sound good? Let's dive in. Let's kick things off with price, because, come on, this is usually where everyone starts anyway. So, Adobe Express, honestly, it's surprisingly affordable. About $10 a month if you go premium, and guess what? There's even a free tier if you're just dabbling. The catch? Yeah, if you want all the good stuff, you gotta pay for the premium. Now, Illustrator, ouch. It's a professional tool, so you're looking at more than twice the cost, like $23 a month on its own. Sure, you can bundle it with Creative Cloud, maybe offset the price a bit, but let's be real. That's for pros and heavy users. So for price, Express kinda wins this round. Wallet says thank you. Now, who are these tools actually for? Adobe Express is basically the best friend for beginners, marketers, anyone who just wants to make cool stuff without a design degree. It's super intuitive. Like, you literally don't need any experience. The downside? It won't take you far into the professional designer zone. But is that really a deal breaker for you? Illustrator is the opposite, let's be honest. It's made for folks who live in design. If you're a pro or you're heading that way, this is your jam. But starting out, that learning curve is steep. So, for target users, Express makes way more sense if you're new or just need something easy. And yeah, it takes the W here. All right, let's get real about features. Adobe Express. You get fast, AI-powered edits, tons of templates, and that drag-and-drop vibe. Awesome for social posts and quick visuals, but not so much if you want super advanced customizations or serious vector power. Now, Illustrator, hoo boy, you get the full package. True vector editing, gigantic flexibility, wild effects, pro typography, the whole shebang. Downside? It can feel like piloting a spaceship when all you wanted was a paper airplane. Still, if you need that depth and control, Illustrator crushes this round. Winner here, Illustrator, hands down.
Wait, before we move on, quick trivia. Did you know Illustrator was first released way back in 1987? It literally changed the game for graphic designers everywhere. Yeah, that's older than a lot of trends we see now.
Let's talk ease of use. Adobe Express? Guys, this is where it shines so hard. The interface is super friendly, browser-based so you can jump on from basically anywhere, and the templates plus AI give you a leg up even when you're in a rush. Sure, if you're a power user, you might start feeling boxed in, but for most, it's dreamy. Illustrator? There's a lot going for it. Customizable workspace, a gazillion tools, but like, you need a playbook to figure it out. And those surprise updates, not always a good thing. In terms of pure ease, Express wins by a mile. Onto the ecosystem. How well do these play with others? Adobe Express plugs into the Adobe world pretty nicely, especially if you want to manage brand assets on the fly. Limited when it comes to truly advanced stuff, though. Now with Illustrator, it's fused into Creative Cloud, so you get the whole buffet. Photoshop, InDesign, you name it. But heads up, you have to be ready to commit to living in the Adobe universe. I'd say this one's a tie. Both connect to the ecosystem, just in slightly different ways. Okay, professional output. Express gives you quick and easy assets, perfect for digital stuff. Social, web, marketing. But if you want print-ready, branding, something seriously scalable, nah, not really up for that. Illustrator, though, is the boss for print, branding, anything you'd see in an agency or giant campaign. You get razor-sharp graphics, professional formats, the works. Takes more time, sure, but it's worth it if that quality matters. So, Illustrator pulls ahead here, no contest. Let's touch on AI and automation, since everyone's talking about it these days. Express has the fancy new Firefly AI, so you get instant design ideas, automated templates. It's kind of like having an assistant making things for you. Of course, sometimes you want a bit more control, and the AI can mess with that. Illustrator, it's got a bit of AI, some handy boosters, But overall, it's more manual and less about automation. For quick, smart design, Express definitely snags the win. Last up, file handling and export. With Express, you're golden for web exports. PNG, JPEG, PDFs, super easy for social and online stuff. Not so great if you need legacy formats or complex layers. Illustrator, though, is a beast. Export for print, web, legacy files, detailed layers, quality control. Basically, whatever you need, it'll do it. Downside? You might deal with huge file sizes and more complexity than you bargained for. Still, in this category, Illustrator is the champ.
If you map out the scores, Express pops in for price, ease, and AI, but Illustrator absolutely dominates on feature depth, pro output, and export. They exchange blows in ecosystem, but really, it's who you are and what you need that decides it. So here's my hot take. If you're a marketer, beginner, or just need speedy assets for digital, Express is a game changer. It keeps things easy, affordable, and frankly, really chill. On the flip side, if you're aiming for serious design work, branding, print, that creative edge, Illustrator is still king. They're both awesome, but the winner depends on whether you need quick content magic or full creative empire building. Personally, I'd reach for Express for casual stuff, but Illustrator for anything top shelf. Struggling to pick your design weapon? Don't worry, we've got more comparisons on the way. Hit that follow button so you make smart choices next time you launch a new project.